Richard Corcoran is the Speaker of the Florida House. He signed a letter calling for Israel's suspension as sheriff of Broward County, and he joins us tonight. Mr. Speaker, thanks for coming on.
No, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, Tucker.
So tell us what your letter says and why.
Well, and first, it wasn't just a letter from me. It was a letter from me and 73 of my colleagues, basically representatives accountable for 13+ million people in the state of Florida. And what we sent a letter to the governor saying, under the Constitution, he has the right to remove any local government official, suspend them, and take them out of office. And we said, basically, your authority to do so is if there are malfeasance, misfeasance, incompetence, neglect of duty, of which we believe that Sheriff Israel scores high on all 4 accounts. So we asked him to suspend him and go down there and take over the investigation and find a replacement. And so 74 of us signed it. The governor immediately, to his credit, called on FDLE, our state law enforcement agency, to go down there and seize the investigation and take over. But we'd still like to see him suspended by the governor, and then ultimately our Florida Senate has the ability to reinstate him or have him be removed completely. And I'm pretty sure, talking to my colleagues in the Senate, they'd remove him completely.
So my guess would be, of the 74 signatories, most or all were Republicans, which raises the question, why is this a partisan issue? So he had 4 deputies with guns at the scene of a school shooting and they refused to help. That's not a partisan question. You don't need to be a Republican to be appalled by that. Why did no Democrats support his removal?
Well, I think we do have the support. You know, it's very difficult, I think, for some of them because many of them are from that geographical area of Broward County. Right. A significant portion of our Democratic colleagues. So I think for them, it was like, you're right, go forward. We encourage you. But, you know, signing the letter was something that was a step too far for them. But they're completely supportive, whether it's the parents I've talked to of the victims, whether it's our colleagues across the aisle. Everyone's disgusted with both his attitude and the investigation and what he's been doing to date.
So my impression is that the deputies who sat outside armed while 17 people were murdered at the school were within their legal rights. They were allowed to do that. Most of us respect law enforcement because we think they're willing to put their lives on the line for us. These people weren't. That seems to me maybe something that the legislature could address. If you're a deputy in charge of protecting the public, shouldn't you be obligated to protect the public?
Yeah, and let me say, Tucker, and I think you would say the same thing. I'm an outside counsel for a sheriff's office as part of my job as an attorney. I can tell you the sheriff's a friend of mine. I know tons of law enforcement officers. Not one single law enforcement officer that I know in that situation wouldn't have gone scrambling into that hallway, up the stairways, whatever it took to try to save those children. What we have here is a poorly run agency. And whether it was the officer on site or the 3 that came in the car or the officers that went out to his house, as you said, 23 times and never did anything, even though he was a threat, whether it was the deal that he entered into with the superintendent of schools that basically said we're going to have a no arrest policy so he can bring guns and knives and bullets to school, all of these things. And the funny thing is this is by his own words. What Sheriff Israel said is in each one of those situations, the officers outside, the school resource officer inside, the people inside who denied first responders the ability to go help these kids, the agreement and those bullets coming to school. He's got every single person under investigation, but he just wants to hold himself accountable for all these people that he has to investigate for their wrongdoing, but he's done none. And the height of arrogance, as you said, Tucker. I mean, the only amazing thing about Sheriff Israel is his arrogance.
I mean, something's wrong, it seems like. That's not normal behavior. But quickly, in the military, there's a sanction, a penalty for cowardice, because the point is you're not allowed to be a coward. You're in the military, and I think the same would go, wouldn't you say, for a sheriff's deputy or any law enforcement? Most aren't cowards, but for those who are, shouldn't there be some penalty for that?
There should. I mean, we should look at taking away their pensions. If you don't act the way you should in a situation where there are 14 children's lives at stake and 3 adults, absolutely, you should have your pension taken away.
Yeah, good. Thank you for that. Speaker Corcoran, I appreciate coming on tonight.